Even if I find a house that I like, how do I know that you will?
A house is a house. What's it to like?
Well, where you live's important. You know, new neighbours, new everything.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm not the one who wants to move.
No, and it's not me either.
Hey, the man himself.
You all right? Just do me a favour. Look over my shoulder and tell me if my mum's watching, only don't make it obvious. Don't make it obvious. Well?
Yes, she is, yeah.
Wouldn't you just know it?
Why is she not joining on the bus today?
Do you mean joining me? Who says I'm even going to get on it?
What do you mean? Where are you going?
I'll just have a wander around and pop back when she's gone to work. See you.
You don't trust him, do you, Mum?
Of course I do.
Then why are you watching him?
Mothers like to watch the children setting off for school. I used to watch you.
I think you should search his room. Look for something he might have hidden, and the first place I'd look is in that stuffed rabbit.
Why, what's in there?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying that's the sort of place he'd use.
David's given me his word. He's going to school and he's keeping out of trouble. It's good enough for me.
I just think she's lost all confidence where men are concerned. Well, it's hardly surprising after what she's been through.
If you must talk about me, could you keep your voices down so I don't have to listen?
Better still, why don't you sit down here with us? Then we won't be able to talk about you.
Because I've got things to do. I can't sit around all day gossiping.
Nobody's gossiping about you, love.
No, I don't think you were, Betty, but somebody was.
What a lovely day, I say. What a lovely day. Sun shining, God's in his heaven.
Oh. Morning, love. Excuse me?
Yeah, sorry.
She's in a mood, taking a notice.
Because she caught us talking about her. I mean, nobody likes that, do they?
Depends what they're saying.
Just how it's not surprising. She's no confidence when it comes to dealing with men.
Yeah, but when you see at the back of the bar, she's got all the confidence in the world.
Oh, old barmaid's trick is that. You'd know all about that, Betty.
Charming.
And I think me having found someone, that's not helping, because it just highlights how she's on her own.
Well, I could share myself between you. Sorry, no. No, it's what we are thinking.
She needs her faith in men restoring. Though how, I've no idea.
Taking a shortcut, are you?
Yeah, something like that.
I wish I could still nip over the fence like that.
Shelley, love.
Yes?
You know, you mustn't think all men are monsters. There are some who can be sensitive and warm and affectionate.
Not human, you mean? No.
Oh, yes. Yes, most men need a little bit of kindness and comfort like women do.
What? Even the bigamists and the sadists?
See, I know you've been a bit unfortunate in ones you've come across, but you know, I've had women take advantage of me, but it hasn't made me turn round and say, right, I'm not going to look at another woman for the rest of my life.
Well, maybe it should have.
Then I'd never have got my feet under a table with your mother.
Has she told you to say all this to me?
No, I just thought. Well, after all, we're going to be family, aren't we? So I just thought that you might appreciate a man's point of view.
Well, yes. Yes, thank you, Fred. This has been a real eye-opener.
I thought it might. Oh, bless you, love.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hiya.
Yeah, I were looking for Audrey. Oh, by the way, your brother can half jump over the fence. I saw him go over yours like a monkey.
What, just now?
Just 10 minutes ago.
Hey, Keith. Looking for me?
Yeah, I was. Look, I'm sorry about that little falling out that we had. Best forgotten. Hope you'll agree.
Yeah, well, it was best if it never happened, but yes, go on.
So, I was wondering if you'd look at a couple of houses with me. It's just that I've never done it before, and I know I'd be useless.
Oh, you've never looked at houses before?
No, a council gave us house when we got wed, and I stopped in it till we moved here. It's just that I don't know what to look for or how to conduct myself. I'll be very grateful.
Well, I've got the business to run, Keith. I mean, I can't just drop everything, love. Anyway, look, a house is a very personal thing. It's how you feel about it.
I feel like I haven't a flipping clue. But you can't help, I understand that.
No,
Of course you
no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry to disturb you.
I said you couldn't trust him. Oh, Mum, one thing. Don't tell him that it's me that told you, OK?
Just what have you been saying to her?
A bit of fatherly advice.
Fatherly?
That fatherly, then. Any road will be in a bit.
She's got the impression we do nothing but talk about her.
I wonder why.
Of course, half the trouble is she thinks everybody's doing nothing but talk about her since what happened with Peter way back, and then with Charlie.
I'm trying to be helpful.
Yes, I know you are.
I feel sorry for the lass.
Well, yes, and so do I, but I don't think talking about it helps.
Oh, well, right. I'll keep my gob shut in future.
Just on that particular subject.
Listen, love, don't mind Fred. He's very good-hearted, you know.
No, I don't mind. Well, yes, I do mind. And you'd mind too, Betty, if it was you that were going on about day and night. But I don't mind because, well, actually, he's helped me make my mind up about something.
About what, love? Or shouldn't I ask?
So, can I help anybody with anything?
Tables could do with a wipe down.
Right, well, I'll do that then, shall I? I'll tell you later. Right.
Turn that off. Why aren't you at school?
I don't know, I just never managed to get there.
Well, you'll get there now. Because I've spoken to the headmaster and we've got an appointment at 12. So we better get going.
Well, do we have to?
Yes, we do! Because I'm sick of your lying and your cleverness and you're treating me like a fool. You'll do as I say and you'll do it now. Move!
I've got 3 to go, and I still don't know what I'm looking for.
I thought you were renting.
Well, yes.
Yeah, so the house is not your problem, is it? It's falling down, it's got dry rot, it's got no heat, and you just call the landlord.
Well, I wouldn't want to live in an house like that in the first place.
Besides, it might not be that simple if the landlord blames you. You need to do a thorough inspection of the premises before you sign any lease.
It's a very good point, Wood. And also check out who had the house before, because you do not want their bad debts coming through your letterbox.
And exactly how responsibilities are divided when it comes to painting and decorating.
Yeah, presumably they want a deposit.
Well, yeah.
Which they're going to be happy to take, but are they going to be happy to give it back?
Again, you must make sure that you've got all this in writing.
Well, how do people manage? I mean, they can't all be experts.
They're not, which is why they get screwed.
Have you got a good solicitor?
No, I didn't think that you...
What, solicitor? Worse than landlords. Remember this. Believe nothing. Trust nobody. You're entering a legal minefield, my friend. Good luck.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's not as bad as he's making out. Just make sure you have a good look round, under the carpet as well as in the loft. And then the paperwork will need going through by someone who knows what they're doing. An inventory of all the sticks of furniture, maintenance agreement. Actually, I suppose it is a minefield. Yes, he's right.
All right, mate. How do? So what's happening? Oh, they just got lucky, that's all. Mum's in there now, talking to Griffin. You're gonna get slaughtered. Do you want to bet? Why, what are you gonna say?
Right, David, if you'd like to join us, please.
Yes, sir.
You're an intelligent lad. You must realise your education's important. Yet you seem determined to spend as little time as possible attending classes.
I just didn't know what else to do.
Well, what else was to come to school and attend class?
Oh, yeah.
So why didn't you?
What, and get my head kicked in every day?
What do you mean by that?
No, just...
David, if something's going on, you must tell us.
I am doing.
You were being bullied. Is that what you're saying? Who by?
Just other lads.
What, in your class? In your year? Year above?
What sort of bullying?
What sort is there?
Do you know their names?
Not all of them.
Well, tell me the ones you do know.
Yes, David. Then this can be dealt with.
I've another £1 somewhere.
And you've a school report there as well, I see.
Oh, they gave me that early to take it with me to my mum's.
Oh, is this just a holiday, or are you going to be living with her over there?
Just for the summer holidays, then I'm back with my dad. Ah, there.
So, he's forgiven you for setting up your own distillery, has he?
Oh, does everybody know?
Pretty well, yeah. What was it? New place to live? New friends? Thought you had to impress them?
Suppose, yeah.
What do you think now?
I think I was pretty stupid.
So do I. What does the school think? I mean, what does your report say?
Oh, that's really good. No, honest, do you want to read it?
No, I was thinking more of your dad than me. Why don't you let your dad have a look at that? It might help you to get back in his good books.
What you've got to realise, David, is the less you tell us, the less likely you are to be believed.
Well, that's not fair if he's scared to tell you.
Well, scared or not, if he doesn't, there's not much we can do about it, is there?
Can't, anyway.
Well, yes, we certainly can. And will. Who are they? Because they don't exist, do they? This is just an excuse, yeah?
No.
Well, I think it is. You haven't said a word until you were caught truanting. There've been no incidents reported. Sorry, I don't believe you.
Is Mr. Griffin right? Is this a lie to get you out of trouble?
No.
Are you being bullied?
Yeah. I don't expect you to believe me either.
If you look me in the eye and swear to me you tell him the truth, of course I'll believe you.
I swear I'm telling the truth.
Then give us some names.
Well, he can't if he's scared.
Well, then what does he expect the school to do about it?
I'm doing it myself.
Will these boys be leaving this summer? Well, that's the answer then, isn't it? There's only, what, 2 weeks to go and they'll have left. So, I suggest until then, David stays at home.
So, what we're saying is that if a child at this school is being bullied, then the answer is for them to stay at home and not come to school. I'm sorry. I can't accept that for a minute. Neither will my governors or anyone else associated with education.
Too bad.
Shirley, love.
Oh, could you hang on a minute, please?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were on phone. You carry on, I'll wait.
Well, it's a bit private, so what can I do for you?
Just to say that I'm sorry for what I said before. I were only trying to be helpful, but now I realise that it'd have been best if I'd kept my thoughts to myself.
Hey, don't worry about it.
But though, if you ever want to talk, I'm always here, you know that.
What's going on now?
Well, I was just saying I'm sorry.
Look, if you don't mind, I'm trying to make a personal call.
Yeah, well, you carry on. Leave her alone, can't you?
Well, I were only trying to apologise.
Sorry about that. Yeah. North, south, east, west. Don't mind, really.
First of all, you were right. He never even went to school. Just crept round the back and let himself into the house.
Oh, the little liar.
Yeah, well, anyway, I rang Mr. Griffin and we went to see him, and that's when the truth came out.
What truth?
Well, the reason David hasn't been going to school is because when he has been going to school, the older boys have been bullying him. Oh, no. Picking on him, calling him names, and generally making his life a misery. Which, of course, none of us knew anything about until now.
So what's the school going to do about it?
Well, that's where me and Mr. Griffin part company. See, David won't say who these boys are. So Mr. Griffin thinks that he's making it up. Which I suppose you two think is pretty stupid of me.
No. Mum, it's not that. It's just... he lies so much, you don't know when he's telling the truth or not.
I know. You could be right. I mean, I know you could be. It's just that after everything that's happened to him, well, I just think somebody has to be on his side. And if it's not me, his mother, then who?
You're right, my love. Absolutely right.
I suppose he could be telling the truth.
Yeah. So, the school will be keeping a close watch on him now, eh?
Well, it's not quite as simple as that.
Right, love, I'm off.
Oh, I was going to tell you, wasn't I?
Oh, yes.
You know what Fred said to help me make my mind up?
Yeah.
But you won't tell anyone, will you?
Well, best way to be sure of that, love, is don't tell me.
I'm looking for another job.
You're not?
Yep. I rang the brewery earlier and asked them to tell me if anything turns up.
Well, I hope they haven't.
Well, if not, I'll work in a shop because I can't stay here.
Oh.
Not with me mum and Fred. Not with them working here and living here and watching and worrying over me. I mean, you've seen what they're like today and they're not even married yet. No. I'm going. The further the better.
Oh, Shell.
English. Grade 8. Amber has a natural fluency and command of the language, as well as a lively imagination. Well, I think, yes, I can agree with that.
And have you seen all the other A's?
Well, you've got to be for science.
Yes, where nobody got A's because the guy who teaches science is just mean. Like, the marks are in his pockets and he doesn't want to lose them. And look at the bottom where my form teacher's written.
Amber is to be congratulated on an excellent year's work with some very promising results. She is a bright and conscientious pupil who should be aiming high and for whom the future looks bright.
Well, I've seen them.
What do you think, Keith?
Houses, 2 of them. There was another, but 2's more than I can cope with. Look, have a look, see what you see.
Yeah, Keith, could you just give me a minute? I'm trying to have a word with my daughter. Yeah?
Oh, right. Sorry, I'll just do some shopping.
Just a minute.
Well, that's another thing. Neither of these houses have got shops anywhere near them. I mean, I can't be driving 10 miles to a supermarket every time I want a loaf of bread, now can I? I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, I really have no idea, Keith.
Well, neither do I. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if it were just for me, but I'm having to try and think what's best for Craig. I mean, how he would like living there. And to be honest, I haven't a flipping clue.
Chill out.
Well, anyway, back to this report.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Bet you didn't know you had such a clever daughter.
No, I'm impressed. You've obviously got my brains.
Yeah, well, somebody has. Got to go and pack.
So did Griffin not believe you then?
Not a word.
What about your mum?
Yep.
So what's going to happen now?
What's going to happen is that my summer holidays have already started.
What, you're not going back?
Not till next year, by which time the bullies would have left. So I'll be safe. What?
You haven't been bullied. That is a lie, isn't it?
If you ask me mum, though, she'll tell you I have. Yeah, sounds like her now.
You charming little...
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Gail. Listen, I'm going to head off, mate, but I'll see you later.
All right.
Right, I've told your grandma and your sister what's happened. I don't think we need to tell anybody else. And I don't want you thinking you're on holidays from now on, because you're not. You might be at home, but from now until the holidays, you're going to be doing your schoolwork.
Yeah, sure.
You are telling me the truth on this?
Yeah, of course. What, you don't believe me?
Yeah, I believe you. Of course I do.
Oh, yeah? What time are you going to be home?
Craig! Oh, am I glad to see you after the day I've had. It's been a nightmare.
There's a minute the governor wants to speak to us. All right, love you, babe. What's the matter?
What's the matter? What's the matter is that we're going to be thrown out of here, and we're not going to have anywhere to live, and we're going to be in the gutter or live in one of these, which is probably not much better. Look, you're going to have to come with me on this. I know you said you didn't want to, but you're going to have to, because I've asked everybody else, and nobody wants... Oh. 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 I'll be right in a minute.
Come here, sit down.
Oh. I don't know what it is.
Oh! Grandad, are you all right?
Oh, no. No, I'm not. It's my chest.
Oh! Help! Oh. Somebody help me, please! Grandad! Oh. Grandad, you all right? Oh. Help me! Someone help me, please! Help! Oh. Help me!